President Biden's tour of the U.S.-Mexico border today comes on the heels of a new policy announcement. It includes limiting the number of people coming into the country. The White House will allow 30,000 migrants per month. Immigration continues to be a hot-button issue as migrants flow into the cities across the nation. Here in Denver, that flow has slowed down a bit with 49 people arriving overnight. Now, that is half the number we saw 2 weeks ago. Denver is one of many cities that has been dealing with the influx of migrants. Denver 7's Brandon Richard shares the responses President Biden's new policies are receiving.
Cease and desist. That's the message mayors of two of the country's largest cities sent to Colorado Governor Jared Polis, demanding Colorado stop busing migrants to New York and Chicago. The mayors telling Polis, although we share the concerns of accommodating a flood of asylum seekers, overburdening other cities is not the solution. Both cities say they are over capacity in shelter space and services. New York's mayor adding that 36,000 migrants have arrived in his city from many places, costing $1 billion. Polis responded, saying Colorado only sent migrants who wish to leave Denver. He says there are no plans to send any more to Chicago or New York after Sunday.
I think that there's a lot of frustration from local government officials around the country because they've felt alone in trying to meet this moment.
Jennifer Piper with the Colorado Office of the American Friends Service Committee, which provides legal help to immigrants, says the letter shows Denver is not alone in facing a migrant crisis.
This is a problem that both parties bear responsibility for not addressing.
It's been decades since Congress passed a comprehensive immigration law, and there are no signs Congress will do so now, though President Biden is vowing to slow migration to the southern border. But Piper says Biden's plan could make things worse.
Presidents of both parties have had this idea if they make it hard enough, people will not come. But we know when people have no other option but to leave everything they know and flee for their life, there's no policy at the border that's going to prevent them from coming.
The president promises to increase funding to cities receiving migrants. On Twitter, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock called that a positive step, as the city continues dealing with the migrant crisis that officials say could cost up to $3 million over the next few months. In Denver, Brandon Richard, Denver 7.